Welcome back, traders. It's Shane from Global Market Trader. Very quick run through of our early Asian session. We were looking for trade setups on the Euro, Yen and Pound Yen on an 89 tick chart. And basically our first thing that we do when we come into the market here for this session is just check where the potential channel is, because we know that the US session transition to Asia can be fairly sideways for the Euro, Yen, Pound Yen. So we're looking for that breakout move in the Asian session. So we saw that in just getting in sync with the market, we had a potential long setup there at 127.27. Now, coming into our session, we basically knew that price hadn't really broken out above the 30 level, so we could have taken that trade. However, when we started looking at these charts at 1800 New York Exchange, we'd already had a spike up around about the 36 level. So for us to take that trade, we would have effectively had to have adjusted up another probably 4 pips, and that's pushing it above our maximum adjustment for a trade. So we had to pass on that. It looked okay, but still got to stick to our trade plan, make sure that we trade within our rules. And we knew that we would potentially get trade set up on the Pound Yen as well. So, and I'm going to take you through that shortly. That trade there went to target, which was great, but we weren't obviously part of that. We passed on that as part of our trade plan. And then that at 2000 there, you'll see that that's where we finished trading. We're only looking for 2 hours, but you can see that there's a lovely short setup there, and we'll have a look at that trade. The short got triggered there at 126.24 and went to target at 126.04. You'll see it just pushes down and hits target with a nice probing candle down there. So a nice 20 pips there. Now we didn't take those 20 pips, but if you had been trading the session after or for the 3 hours, you would have had the opportunity to take that additional trade. So just for us, just the one trade on the Pound Yen. I'll take you through that now. So the other trade we track or pair we track is the Pound Yen, and I'll take you through that particular chart. A similar scenario to the Euro Yen. They almost look like they're the same chart, very sideways leading into that Asian session towards the end of the US. And you can see that there's a range between roughly around 144.25 and 144.52. So for us, the trade that we were watching was at 45. So we're definitely we were tracking that into this session. And as we came in, we thought, well, the longs there at 45, we're still above this directional. If we adjust that up 10 pips there to 54, and that's just slightly above where we normally adjust. Our normal range of adjustment is between, say, 2 and 8 pips. We just push that up above the 50 level to 54. We knew that the Euro Yen was strong, but we basically, if we triggered in at 54, we were clearing that entire cluster there of support, resistance. So we were pretty happy with that, and we took the trade long at 54. Our target on that particular trade was 78, and you can see there that the trade basically pushed up. It triggered in there just as we came into the session, so we got long on that market, and we took a little bit of a pullback, but then you can see the price just slowly pushed up and then got a bit of acceleration and went to target there at 78. So that was a nice winning trade. So a good result for us there. 24 pips minus your spread. So pretty happy with that. That was our only trade, and as I said, it finished at around about 19.17. So we had about 40 minutes left before we could take another trade. Didn't get anything set up, and I'll just move those fibs out of the way as well. So that was our only currency trade for the day. So traders, we went to target. We were potentially looking for a re-entry here as well, and we identified that area there might be a possible area that would work a potential re-entry trade, but we pushed that up slightly. So push that up to clear the high there, and then our assessment was that at 86 we're just getting too close to that key level at 145, so we passed on this trade, and with good reason, because we don't. So thanks for your time, and look forward to providing another update for the European session later today. And that was it for us. So cheers, thank you.